Okay, so today I'm gonna see if I can get the. I don't know why I got this curiosity this morning of running Magic Lantern on the 7D and using that vlogging mirror I made for all cameras a week or so ago. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Here's the 7D up here. I put the latest Magic Lantern build in it, and then here's the. Well, yeah. So here's the vlogging mirror kit. Is this in focus? It's hard when you get older and your eyesight goes. You need multiple glasses for multiple distances or focal lengths you have. Anyway, I'll put this on this, and then I'm going to shoot and see if I can vlog with the 7D using Magic Lantern and get true cinema vlogging. And also you'll be able to compare it against the 4K of the Sony a6300 that I'm shooting on. Okay, so I'm recording, and I've been able, I think, to focus myself using my vlogging mirror. I'm going to test that right now. Oh, I don't get the focusing while I'm recording. But can I see it well enough from this angle? I think if you had young eyes, you could. This looks right. So we'll just see. I'm also noticing seeing like a double in the mirror a little bit. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I can see myself fine for vlogging. And again, I told you I'd shoot with the well, hopefully I've just cut from this, and now I'm going to shoot. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing here. So this is what I'm seeing here. Am I recording? Yeah. So this is what I'm seeing. You can see the mirror over here. I don't know whether, well, anyway, I can see myself in the mirror. And then to do a side-by-side of the two cameras. I'm a little bit overexposed on the Canon 7D RAW. Anyway, you see we can jump back and forth between 4K and Magic Lantern RAW. It's hard for me to hold this camera very still. So let's see how the RAW footage looks. Stop it. I might try that later at some point with Atomos. I now have the video micro going through the camera. Unfortunately, my little invention here is not going to work for focus, but actually works fine for composition, and I can actually see that I'm far away. So let me actually zoom in a bit. Now this isn't a parfocal lens, so focus will change. But yeah, so that's good. So the vlogging mirror works great. Now I can see that, yeah, I have like about this much space left. So it's good for me to see that I'm framed correctly. But it's not. So I focused here at the end of this ruler. And so, you go to Home Depot, and what you want to get is you want to get a ruler that's really thick. Try to get a thicker one, but as thick as you can. That way you can hold it out and focus on the tip. I used to put a card in the tip, but that's not even necessary anymore. And then it should give you a reasonable focus. So I'm focused right here, hopefully. And then let me just adjust my microphone. So I put on one of the Chinese $25 what's it called? A Taxstar $25 AA battery powered boom mic. I turned the power off on the 7D. 3D dB boost, I think, works with the power. On the mic also I put the plus 10B, which normally you don't want to do, but again, you're going to see what we can get. I'm 5 feet away from the 7D. I should be in focus. So if I was vlogging now, I'd be telling you about my day or whatever story that I want to tell. Okay, so I opened up the RAW file in MLV Producer, and you can set up presets here. So I have a few different presets set up. I'm just going to do a start. I want to use none of them. Reset to default. Okay, so this would be the default, and then generally I find I have to put up the saturation about 100%. But this is just all, whatever I think might work. I'll just do auto, white balance, and then on the exposure, Let's bring up the exposure to what looks reasonable to me, about right here. There's a lot of very powerful grading stuff you can do with here. Filters. Oh yeah, the detail sharpener. I generally need to bring up like 30%. So I just want like a very basic image for Premiere. Again, my thing to filmmaking is I'm not looking to grade in all kinds of cool colors. I just want sort of a nice film image from my youth of 30 or 40 years ago. All right, so next I'm going to go into output, and I'm just going to do common H.264. First I need to set the directory I'm going to put this in. 70 raw for blogging. I'm just going to put it right here. I'm changed 1920 to 1080, include audio, and then I just hit render task. And then it will render this to, no, I want to show you now. Basically, I'm just doing H.264 because for YouTube delivery, that's fine. But it has ProRes. I mean, you can save this in basically a compressed ProRes RAW format. It's really incredible what this software does. I cannot recommend it enough. MLV Producer. I just want to show you that if you want to go very quickly from RAW to just a nice, beautiful 8-bit image, this software will take you there in no time, especially if you do the presets. But if you want to do fancy color grading and take RAW to the cinema level, this software also is a fantastic tool, and I can't speak highly enough about it. Okay, so I showed how I take the MLV RAW clip from the camera and I load it up to MLV Producer, and then I create the H.264 file, which again is the lowest common denominator. So again, even RAW, if you take it, you do the least bit of work, even 8-bit, you get an amazing image. Forget about anything advanced you can do with all the image. Anyway, I just want to show you how I'm doing this video in Premiere. I'm not great at Premiere. I just need to improve so many things, especially my use of titles. But Premiere has a new title thing. Just when I was able to do a title, they changed it. Anyway, so here I'm going to go get the clip. Where are we? Right here. So the last clip will be probably here. Okay, so I'm just going to import this in here, and then I'm going to change the audio, modify audio channels to mono. It'll move the leftover, and then I'm going to call this in the editor. Go back to the beginning. Yeah, probably start right there. Is that right? Nope. Try endpoint there. Nope. How about there? Okay. Okay, so assume I'm going to do everything till near the end. Get an out point there. Now I'm going to pull it down into Premiere Timeline. And again, I know many of you are going to look at this and say, it's so sad. Okay, now Premiere's added some things that again, I'm starting to really like. So let's just say I'm on the audio clip. I can just go to, I need to move this out of the way, show hide. Okay, so I can go into Windows, and there's a thing called now Essential Sound. And this thing is awesome to me because I know it gets dialogue. And I just use the preset. You can play with them all, podcast voice. Again, you can do all this. And it's going to set the volume levels automatically. As you can see down here, it'll move them. And it'll boost them and just make them sort of sound nice. So I'm playing it now. No, that's the source. I'm going to go to program. Now I'll be playing it. So what have I learned today? I shot a little bit yesterday. Yes, I can. So you can hear now. It's nice. The voice is nice and full. And while you're here, just in case any of you are curious about this, again, it's another thing I think I'm going to grow to love now. Let's just say I want to put a title here saying that this will be my last clip. You just go text. You can just draw a box here, and this is my last 7D raw clip for this video, and boom, I'm done.
and that is pretty nice. And if I want to edit it at all, I can go into editing, effect controls, and here it is. If I want to change the, even the font to something different, I can do that. I probably need to uh, select the font here. Now I'll change it to say Calibri. So again, I can see this, and I can shorten it or long, it makes the graphic longer or shorter. So anyway, I just wanted to show you the audio part of how I take the 7D raw audio, and even though it's always going to be low in camera, you can make it sound pretty decent. So all the video on these things, I've added that essential sound podcast, you know, uh, uh, dummy type adjustments that Premiere will do pretty well.
Okay, so what have I learned today? Well, I shot a little bit yesterday. Yes, I can vlog with the 7D, and as always, I love the image. The aspect ratio, I mean the resolution, I'm always forgetting this, is 1728 by 972 on a 7D, and it'll shoot all day like this. 4 gigabytes a minute, so a 32 gigabyte card will give you 8 minutes. Now, many of you might be like, oh, but it's not a true 1920 by 1080 like the 5D3. I'm telling you, this is close enough. You would not be able to tell the difference between this and 1920 by 1080 on the 5D3, which makes the Canon 7D a monster steal if you're going to shoot raw video. And I have it with the Sigma 17 to 50 millimeter 2.8 lens. I bought that for $250, $300, something like that. So around $700, you can get a cinema camera. I'm telling you, it's just amazing. I'm using a lav mic, a $25 one I got at Micro Center. But I've tried with the shotgun, and even though Canon doesn't have a good, mic preamp, Premiere now has tools to actually make the audio pretty decent, I think. And I'm going to show you that after this clip. My vlogging mirror, my more advanced one with it's on a pole, whatever, I had it where I had like a mirror like this, and then this mirror showing this mirror, and I see that's overkill, and I don't need that. I just need one mirror that's at a slant. I don't care if it's at a slant, just showing the back of the LCD screen. I don't need to show mirror to mirror, so I guess whatever. Anyway, so this is fine. I'm going to need to think about that and maybe come out with another gadget that's cheaper that just does this, because this I have at $60 now. So anyway, I hope this video has been helpful. I think every filmmaker in film school should get one of these cameras, Magic Lantern. I think this is the way everybody should learn film.